Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Own Your Light Tarot. I'm getting ready to do your reading for March 4th, your daily inspiration or morning inspiration or whenever the heck you find it. You're supposed to be inspiring. At the very least, helpful, healing. We're here to grow and learn and heal. So hopefully these help you with that if you're interested in these. If these are something that you want to continue to see or you're enjoying them, give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and comment. But also comment any questions you might have or experiences, whatever you want to share with me. I love hearing them. I love interacting with you. So yeah, just let me know. That's why I'm doing these, is so that we can get a community going that is supportive and loving and helpful going forward in our growth. Okay, because we're going through massive shifts and awakenings and lights pouring in and people are changing. And so if you're struggling with it, we're here. If you have something to offer, we're here. Okay. All right. Join the party. Okay. What do we need to know? March 4th. Messages. Hope y'all are doing well. Let's see. March 4th. March 4th. Okay. Thank you. I'm like, okay, what's going on? They're ramping up. Woo! Well, I got 4 yesterday too, but okay. It's a little more complicated for me, but we got it. Begin now. Take your first step. All right. I like to do these in the order they come out. So, I don't know. These were kind of interesting. Let me look. Let me take a gander here. Journey by moonlight, breaking trail, choosing your path. Interesting. Breaking trail and choosing your path. Rainbow blessings. Interesting, because I feel like there's a path here and there's like the end of the rainbow here. Believe in magic is journey by moonlight. Believe in magic. That to me speaks of a bit of trust there too, because the moon also is like nothing is very clear by the light of the moon. It's darkness. It's kind of the murky trail. Seeing by the light of the moon, which means really getting in touch with your intuition as well. It's where the high priestess is ruled by the moon as well. It's very intuitive energy. Believe in magic. There are fairies out here at this time. It's like the creatures coming out at night, you know, the critters that are supportive in the spirit realm. But it's saying that things might not be very clear for you, and you've got to trust and believe that you will be guided when you cannot see. You have to get into your intuition and follow that. Because breaking trail, this is going, you know, I'm talking about taking the murky path, and here's a trail here, and here's choose your path. So all is possible, and a breakthrough is at hand. I feel like this is really saying if things are unclear for you, to understand this is a journey by moonlight. It is asking you and maybe even pushing you to get in connection with your intuition so that you can find your new path. The path that maybe you've taken in the past has been very clear, like, oh, well, I'm going this way, or it's, you know, very tangible, like if I do X, Y, Z, you know, you submit your resume, you do your interview, you get the job, you whatever. This is taking you in a different direction. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. It's like you're going to be rewarded at the end. There's a, you know, it's kind of like a light at the end of the tunnel. It's looking out there. There's a rainbow there. It's funny because it's like from moonlight to daylight, but with this rainbow, beautiful rainbow. It might take a bit of courage to do this because it's not seen. It's all about feeling and trusting. Believe in magic. Breaking trail is all about, you know, making those initial moves and having the courage to just start and knowing all is possible. Choosing your path. Wow. There's a lot behind this. It's saying that when you do that, you have the courage to do that. If there's something that you've been thinking about that's like kind of, I don't know, I've kind of always wanted to do this, or I keep thinking about this, but, that kind of stuff, you're getting in your own way. It's saying use your intuition. It's speaking to you. There's something that you're needing to do, and just trust and use your internal guidance. Understand that everything is possible. There are no limitations. Those are all up here. So get out of your headspace, get into your intuition, and know. Just start. Everything will start opening up for you. Blessings are showering your life. Yeah. Okay. Let me know if this resonates for you, okay? Oh my gosh. Everything's backwards on the camera, so I'm like making it worse. Oh, just leave it alone, man, okay? If anybody's out there OCD going, straighten your cars. Probably not the right channel for you because I'm a mess. Okay. Angel prayers. What do we need to know? What are the angel prayers for this message, please? Who needs to hear it for March 4th? Besides, it's just another example of we're not here to be perfect, right? We're here to support each other. So it gets messy sometimes. A lot of times. And that's okay. Speaking of messy, here goes the ugly shuffle. All right. Angel prayers. What do we need to know? What you got for us today? For March 4th. Thank you. Woo! Spirit animal. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. Wow. And look at that. What I said, Journey by Moonlight. All the critters come out. Believe in magic. I believe. Believe in magic. There's gnomes, there's fairies. But you think of all the nocturnal creatures that come out. It's like, thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. You might have a specific spirit animal. You might be connected to nature, have, you know, strongly going out there and getting connected. High vibration out there, I'll tell you that much. Boy, this card really wants to keep coming out. Shine your light. Archangel Uriel, thank you, Uriel, for helping me to share my light with the world. Yeah, something's been holding you back because it's unclear how, or take the first step. Take the first step. It will unfold, it will unfold, it will unfold. Also a spirit animal, you know, signs and synchronicities, Animal Kingdom, hawks, eagles, owls, whatever. There are many birds specifically, but a lot of animals that show up. You might have a specific one that are signs for you. Pay attention to that. Let's see. Count your blessings. Thank you, universe and angels, for the blessings in my life. Loved one in heaven again. Wow. Yeah, and blessings are showering your life. This is saying between the two, count your blessings. They're showering your life. Your job is to recognize them. Thank the universe and angels for these blessings in your life. When you do that, you're coming from a space of gratitude, and you are creating a momentum to bring in more and more and more of that. It's getting out of your own way, which is also choosing your path. You don't want to block your own path with any kind of negative thinking. I don't know. What do I do? Nope. Understand you're being guided. Your job to share your light with the world is asking you to, and the way to do that is to see the blessings that you have, throw your gratitude out there into the universe authentically, and know, I mean, this person's writing them down. That's a really great way to do it too. It really kind of anchors that. I mean, this is repetitive, you know, the blessings are showering your life. Make sure you notice them first, or when they come in. Every little thing, running water, clean running water is a huge blessing. You know, we take basic things for granted, and we are just surrounded by so many, depending on where you are. Surrender and release. Yep. Surrender and release the way you think it's supposed to look, the way it's supposed to be, that it's supposed to be clear. Journey by Moonlight is not clear. Trust your intuition. Let go and let God. Surrender and release. You will be guided. Meditation, another way to connect, to get some of that clarity, or get maybe an idea. You know, seeds get planted. We oftentimes think it's ours. Like, oh, I have an idea. But it's like, no, you got quiet enough and raised your frequency, your vibration enough to hear your guides. It can just show up as a sudden thought. They plant these little seeds in there. That is part of your guidance. But you got to get quiet enough to hear it. Getting into that intuition there. Yeah. One more, please. March 4th. One more, please. Meditation is so important. I admittedly suck at being at all consistent with it. I think my head might blow off if I do with everything I do. I'm like, oh my gosh. It's like too much. I don't think that would ever happen. Okay. Power. Yeah. Look at that. Surrender and release and power. It's almost like the only way for you to step into your power is to let go first. The holding on is the blockage. Once you release, then the flow can come in and you can step into your power. Meditation, right? Going down this new path and the blessings coming in so that you can shine your light with the world. You can't shine your light if you're blocking your light. If you're not letting it shine, you're not putting it out there. Nobody has the advantage of getting to see that or experience it. You know, you have something to offer. Every single one of us was made a certain way to have something to offer. We are ingredients. You know, a friend of mine said that we're all ingredients to a pie. We're not, every individual is not a pie. We are ingredients of the pie. And so we all have something different to bring to it to make something really beautiful as a whole. And so it's understanding that, getting into that space of knowing that you are exactly where you're supposed to be, the way you're supposed to be, but then surrendering that and stepping into your power with, you know, your specific ingredient, your secret sauce. Everybody's different, but you've got to love yourself enough to trust it and not be worried about what other people think. Let's see. I live and work in comfort and ease and beauty. Interesting. My home is a reflection of me, and I choose to make it a wonderful place to live. This seems kind of like a little bit out there. I'm going to do the cut thing. That might have just been like, I wasn't even sure which one really flipped. It felt like that was the one that flipped. It was on top. I'm not going to lie. That seems a little bit off. But for some of you, for somebody, you know, it is about your surroundings and making sure your surroundings are also in flow with you. I live and work in comfort and ease and beauty. And if this is about work, breaking trail and choosing your path, it might also be about creating a space for you that is motivating and creates flow so that you can get into that space. Especially if you're working from home. My home is a reflection of me, and I choose to make it a wonderful place to live. That, you know, that has everything to do with your energy as well. That's heavy. You know, it's a mess like mine is right now. Flow's not here. Certain spaces are, though. Let me see what this says. Yes. Everything I need comes to me in the perfect time. Yeah. Blessings are showering your life. This has to do with you letting go, though, and trusting and stepping into your power before it can. I relax and enjoy life. I know that whatever I need to know is revealed to me in the perfect time and space sequence. So knowing, you know, I feel like some of this counts your blessings. I'm pausing because it's like choosing your path, breaking trail. You know, that's in a space of not really having, big words, Lori, big words. Having, you know, what you're looking for show up for you. The success you might be looking for at the time, like, you know, it's unknown. It has to do with trust and knowing that everything will come in the perfect time. And that is about gaining the momentum too of gratitude with your blessings to bring it in also. This is like that starting point. And so it's not seeing the success. It's not seeing, you know, it's that surrender and release because it's unknown. So it does require that trust. It requires get yourself into flow, get yourself into a space of ease and flow. When it says, you know, making your space a wonderful place to live, it makes it easier to feel and like you're in a space of happiness and gratitude and ease so that everything else can flow in too. You don't want to be in a space of like, you know, you're fighting your own circumstances or your own space too, so that it's creating blockages for you. It's saying that once you get into that space, you relax and enjoy life. You get into flow here. Everything comes to you in the perfect time and space sequence. Blessings are showering your life. Know it's coming. Trust it's coming. Write down what you're thankful for. Let go. Step into your power. And then watch. Believe in magic. Watch the magic unfold. You can't just sit on the couch and eat a sandwich. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm waiting. What do we need to know? March 4th. Oh, we're going to do that, are we? Okay. March 4th. March 4th, please. Hello. Okay. Projecting. All right. Let's see. Can I always stare at it? Because I'm like, I don't understand this font. Okay, projecting. Rather than reacting and projecting my emotions onto others, I remember no one is to blame. No one is responsible for the emotions that I feel. When someone says or does something that brings up strong emotions within me, I have the choice in how I respond. Absolutely. And I'm thinking like, okay, well, this might have everything to do with taking your power back too, and surrendering and releasing as well. When we are reacting or reactive to someone, that has to do with our own junk. Any kind of projecting is our own junk. So if something triggers you in a way, you know, it's time to look at that. Like, why was that triggering me? Why did I feel that way? Why did I feel like I had to put it on somebody else? That is an opportunity for healing. Always. But you have to see it first. Oftentimes, especially like narcissistic personalities. I didn't do the shadow work deck. Narcissistic personalities project a lot, but they don't see, there's something about that personality. They don't see that they're actually doing it. And so the work isn't done. So there's no healing involved with that. Oftentimes it just gets worse. But make sure oftentimes any kind of projection like that, or projecting, can come from a space of fear as well. That's got to get cleared out. What do we need to know? Anything? Shadow work? We're going backwards today. I'd like to end on a positive note, but it's like, let's get the dark deck out last. It's Friday. Wait. All right. Be kind to us, man. All right, let's see. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. It's a quote by Carl Jung. Beautiful. Absolutely. And that just ties right into what I was saying here. If you're getting triggered and you're reactive, catching that, seeing that, catching it is best. But, you know, oftentimes we get triggered and we, you know, everything comes out. And then later, at least having the ability to reflect back and go, okay, what was that about? Why did that trigger me? Why is that? Was it a trigger in the first place? And, you know, really digging deep into that so that it can be released and healed so you can move forward. Okay. Choosing your path has everything to do also with, I mean, there are multiple paths. I mean, you can continue to go down that path, the dark path, the murky trail, the murky trail that might have a lot of negativity or whatnot that's being placed into it. But that's like, we get to choose. We get to choose what it looks like for us. That's why it's so important to believe in magic, to believe in the light, to understand that the light is at the end waiting for us, but we have to do the work. We've got to do the hard work. Look at that. I'm going back to this, I know, but breaking trail. This person has got a shovel, and it's like, it is heavily, just densely growing with this sort of grass. It would be almost impossible to cut through, but it's like, no, doing it anyways. Doing the hard work to get from point A to point B. And that hard work has everything to do with, you know, reflecting on self. Why did I act that way? But knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. Also, you know, that speaks of understanding. When you can understand yourself and your own darkness, then when somebody else is reactive, You can look at them without getting triggered, or experience them without getting triggered. You can actually look at them from a perspective of compassion, knowing that they are acting the way they're acting because they have their work to do. They're human beings as well, and they're going through their own difficulties. So that is a very difficult space to step into. It is possible, but it has to do with, not taking it personally, knowing that their junk is their junk, and owning your own junk as well. Okay, so if you find yourself projecting, own your junk. See them projecting, know that they've got work to do, but they've got to do it in their own time as well, okay? And that is one of the best ways of dealing with other people, is understanding it within yourself first and going, how would I want somebody to respond to me? Would I want them to be hateful towards me? No, you would wish for compassion and understanding. So it's important to be that person for them. Even if it's, if it's really, really nasty, you don't even have to express it to them, but you can go, okay, they've got a lot to work through, and that's okay. It's better than being triggered and running off angry. Surrender and release. That also, when you get angry or triggered, it's giving your power away. It's for you to own your power and step into that. That's part of that as well. Okay? It's kind of went all over the place, but there are multiple messages in here. And yeah, well, I hope it resonated with you. Let me know, okay? And as I said before, happy Friday to you all, and I wish you a fabulous weekend, and much love and light. And yeah, let me know if this is helpful, okay? As always, take care. Have a wonderful weekend. Mwah.